What's going on, guys? It's your boy K-Star, back at it again with another figure unboxing review or showcase, whatever you want to call it. Today we've got the Kyojuro Rengoku, the Flame Pillar, and Gyomei, the Stone Pillar, or Hashira, whatever you want to call it, from Bandai Spirits. And the line is Banpresto DXF, I think. And we continue in the Hashira. So before we start, can you smash that like button, notifications about all that boring stuff that you don't want to hear from every content maker. And we've got our random item of the day, which is Gem Tack Glue, random, and that's done. And we'll get straight into it. So what we'll do, we'll start with Rengoku, because I was really excited to get this open, but I do have a few gripes with it, which is unfortunate. So as you can see there, we'll start as always with the boring stuff. So you've got the front of the box there, Banpresto, a nice art of Rengoku looking perfect on the box art there. The Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba logo, Bandai, Shinobu and Rengoku on the side, Rengoku again on the back, and a nice little art panel of him there, Bandai Spirits.co. A bit of box damage there, not good, it's not a good start. Banpresto there. And again on the side the same thing, logo of the anime and some Japanese shebang terms and conditions and Banpresto sticker right there. And without further ado, we'll set the box back here and we'll get the guy down. So here is the Banpresto stationary statue version of Rengoku, and at first glance he looks really beautiful. As always, it's Rengoku. He's my favourite Hashira pillar of the Demon Slayer corpse. Absolutely awesome. So when he's chilling on your shelf, he looks lovely, and he will look good with the other figures from the line also. So that's perfect. So we'll just do a full 360 of the guy there. And the colours on the cape really do pop, the reds and the yellows and the oranges. So we'll do a full 360 of our boy. Absolutely awesome. Epic in every way, as we know Rengoku for. And we'll start from the top, and this is where the blemishes come in. So his face is actually painted really well, the skin tone's lovely, and the eyes are painted orange, and they pop really nicely. So there we have him looking absolutely epic. But as you look closer, there are actually a few defects on the hair. The hair isn't painted properly, you can't see it really off camera, but there's a bit of red that fades into the yellow there that's not good. A bit of the white is faded, just like on the Saname, but other than that it's quite nice on the face. That's my only gripes for the head. As you go down, the Demon Slayer outfit, again that dark greyish brown looking feel, and the belt is just a normal white as we used to. The back, absolutely no problems. The nice white and the reds for the cloak, awesome, I can't complain with that. And his sandals, socks with sandals, and his ankle gauntlets, again orange red, painted perfectly, I can't complain. But the major letdown for this figure, in my opinion, is the sword. So this is going to be hard to explain, but I'll just get the box to explain it. On the box art, the sword is a nice straight with a slight curve, fitting perfectly in his holster there. On the figure, the handle is fully bent, so this really lets it down for me. The whole thing looks lovely, but as you can see there up close, the handle is bent, so it's not like it is on the imagery. You've got the nice hilt there with the pattern, and then you've got the wrist guard that's bent, really bent, and then the handle's bent. And I've tried adjusting it, twisting it a little bit, and it does help a tad, because it was terrible when I got it out of the box. But just like the Saname figure, there's a problem with the sword again. So Bandai Spirits, this seems to be a common issue with your figures, so you need to find a way to move the arms or something in order to stop this from looking dodgy, because Rengoku looks amazing there, but for me the whole thing is just thrown off by that silly bent handle there. And I don't know, now I've pointed it out, if you guys can notice too. So it's just not good. This guy was 40 bucks, so the others range from 25 to 45 depending on the character. And obviously Rengoku is a very popular character because of the Mugen Train movie, so you're paying a bit more for this guy compared to the others. So what you don't expect is a bent up handle and a bent up guard. The guard's painted nicely, don't know if you can see that if the camera will focus, but it's just fully bent up and it's not good, and that's what throws me off for me. So we'll have one more overall look at this guy before we get onto Gyomei. So very nice paint and detail, apart from the blemish on his hair, which can be forgiven, but he's looking nice. He looks like Rengoku. He's in his iconic folded arms grinning pose because he knows he's powerful. But what throws off the entire figure is that awful bent sword piece on the handle. Really puts me off. And again, I'm worried to even move it because it looks like it'll snap off if any adjustments are made. It just needs lifting up slightly like that and it looks straight, but nah man, that puts me off. So this guy, unfortunately, even though he's my favourite Hashira and my favourite character in Demon Slayer, he's going to have to get a 7 out of 10, but this could be a 6.5 because of how silly that looks there for me. People may say I'm being overreacting or something, but for me it's a big thing. You're paying good money for these statues and you don't expect something like that. It's just a bit of that quality control that we all know and love. So Bandai Spirits, sort that out please. Probably not watching, but if you are. So yeah, because he's Rengoku and I love him and he's my favourite and the colours are amazing and the pop's really nice, he's going to get a 7. But if it was any other character, he would have got a 6.5 for that silly handle. But other than that, I do love him still, and it will look awesome on the shelf. So what we'll do next, we'll go on to Gyomei, the stone pillar, and this is where things get a little bit more spicy. So we'll move Rengoku's box out the way. So Gyomei's looking awesome there, the pillar of stone, the strongest Hashira in the anime and the manga. So there you go, looking absolutely awesome. And this guy was more expensive because he is bigger than the others and much more heavy. So I got him from Comic-Con. So you've got the front of the box there, logo, Bandai, everything we know, the art of him there. There we go, we've got Iguro there and Gyomei on the side there. Gyomei again, Bandai Spirits, a nice art of him. I love these art panels here, the memory art. Again him, side angle, top of the box, anime logo, blah blah blah, and the bottom, looking absolutely awesome. So without further ado, we'll get him out. And I have to say, this is the first one where there's been hardly any blemishes at all on the entire figure. So as you can see, he's massive. He stands about, I think he's like 7 to 8 inches tall, and he looks absolutely awesome. The paint and detail and the quality of him, epic and not an issue. From his face, the black hair with the fade on his hairstyle there, the scar across his forehead, his bright white eyes because he's blind, and his facial expression, stoic. The Demon Slayer writing along his cloak, absolutely awesome. His outfit, I don't know if you can see that because my lighting's bad as always, but he actually has a purple undershirt with white collar, very nice. The buttons, the belt, the dark bluish grey Demon Slayer outfit, and he's the first one that doesn't wear socks with sandals because he's an absolute legend and he knows style. And sorry, his red praying beads for his religion, or maybe he just likes to wear them. We'll go all the way around, and we have a white and green kind of earth godly jacket for Gyomei. So he's perfect, absolutely awesome. There's one tiny little scratch on the leg here, but that can be forgiven because of how awesome the figure looks in every way, and not a bit of damage on the box either. So again, we'll just have a close-up so you can see and admire the awesomeness of this guy. And Gyomei, he doesn't come with a blade, so I think that's what makes this one a lot better, because he doesn't come with a weapon. They haven't had to figure out a way to sculpt it without being bent. He's just nice, and he's in a nice pose. And they could have done that with the others if they just moved the arms a little bit away. If they just literally move Rengoku's arms up a tiny bit, they could have done that without fully bending the handle. And it's just disappointing, because he looks awesome. I mean, just look at him. And then that just spoils it. But anyway, Gyomei, awesome guy. The strongest Hashira, the oldest. I think he's like 27 years old by the end of the manga, 26 maybe, not quite sure, but he's blind. His weapon is like a medieval morning star kind of ball thing with a chain, and he uses his breathing style and just wrecks everything. And I won't spoil anything else because I just can't wait for you guys to see Gyomei in action in the manga. He's always crying, he's always looking like he's innocent, but really he is one tough cookie, and he's massive. So yeah, absolutely awesome. I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 10, and I may even stretch to a 9.5, because as you know, looks just like him, looks like the box. No problems with bent sections of him, no issues, hardly any blemishes at all. Looks just like the character without any issues, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I think that's it for this one, guys. Again, this is just the Banpresto series that we're doing quickly. We'll just get our figures positioned nicely for you guys to see by the boxes one final time. And that's what I'm trying to say here. If you look, Rengoku on the box, he does look like him a bit, but that bent sword just ruins it and makes it look bootleg. And that is my one gripe with this guy. And that's why I said a harsh 6.5. But I'll round it up to a 7 because I love Rengoku. Oh, and one other issue on Rengoku, I forgot. His head also pops off a little bit, because when you get them in the box, you have to put the heads on, usually. And the seal wasn't done correctly for Rengoku. I managed to fiddle with it and get it properly, but again, that's something you shouldn't be doing with a £40 figure, and that's something Banpresto really need to work on. But for me, from this angle, it looks fine, absolutely fine on your shelf if he's looking straight ahead of you, but from that angle. But when you put him downwards properly, that is a ridiculously bent sword and just throws off the whole figure and ruins it for me, especially when it's your favourite character and you're paying good money for him. Gyomei, on the other hand, as we said, absolutely perfect. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news for figures, but I have to be honest for you guys. Absolutely honest. If you look at Gyomei's box, he looks just like he does on the box. No issues at all. No bent silliness, no nothing. So, for our boy Gyomei, that's going to be a 9.5 out of 10, because he is very, very awesome and reminiscent of the character. So that's it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for coming down. Thanks for your time. Thanks for listening to me moan and rabble on about toys and action figures, as we always do. Really appreciate you coming down. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend that likes Demon Slayer. Whack your favourite Hashira or pillar down in the comments below, and get the community flowing and keep up to date with us. I hope to do the final few Hashira, so we're missing Iguro, Mitsume, I think her name is, I can't remember, with the pink hair, and Gyu, so that's 3 we're missing, and I hope to do those in the coming days or weeks, whenever we get hold of them. And yeah, just keep enjoying Demon Slayer. Season 2 should be out, so grab these figures before they are gone forever. Absolutely awesome. As I said, they're ranging between 30 and 45 bucks. You don't want to be paying over that, because they are stationary, they are plastic. So yeah, just don't get mugged off. Go through your official sites. Make sure the Bandai Spirits, eBay, all those comics sites that are out and about, and drink all your water, as we know. Again, thanks for your time, guys. And Gyomei and Rengoku say, stay safe and keep collecting.